It's Monkey Mania!
Well folks, we finally made it to the last instalment of Monkey Mania, and what better way to celebrate than with a definitive incarnation of Optimus Primal from the upcoming Rise of the Beasts film. That's right, the Voyager version, the one for adults, right? The collector one for folks with mortgages and a potential hernia. They still have to go into a toy shop to buy it, but this isn't just for kids. And how can you tell that? Well, we've got a beautifully rendered boy here swimming in techno-organic detail, and he's very poseable, and the colours, well, I mean, the colours, they don't exist. That's right, besides these pale blue dots, we're exclusively in monochrome land here. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's fairly accurate to the designs we've seen from movie Primal, and that's the point of this release, but man, what I wouldn't give for some blue on that head or some red on the joints, and I know this is gearing up for them to sell me this exact same toy in Primal colours in 6 months, but throw me a banana here. And outside of the colours, it's all pretty fantastic. I love that tiny head of his, the big barrel chest, major plus points for the back sculpt, nice spine there, and it does end up in some rather unfortunate arse flaps, but if we continue down, there's some great texturing on the gorilla legs. It's a really nice toy. It's just a little dull in more ways than one. I think perhaps looking at all the kid-friendly, gimmick-heavy toys has me wishing Primal here had something else going on other than these two swords. You can have them separately or together in one hand. Nothing mind-blowing, but I do appreciate how securely they plug into the back here. The transformation actually holds some nice moments though. Drop down the front plate like an oven door and separate the pecs, and we have the old familiar Rise of the Beasts head swivel and swap. Bring down the arms, making sure to fold in the shoulder armour. Please remember this step or your YouTube audience will jump on you in the comments like the rats they are. Not my words. Flip open the shins and there's a cool part where you fold in the robot feet and then store them in the legs. Swivel them around and get that arse flap down, which to be fair, once it's all in the right position, looks great and is quite satisfying. I really do like this, although I think it's weird that every Rise of the Beasts Primal toy we've looked at in Monkey Mania doesn't actually look much like the gorilla in the film. They're all techno-organic gorillas, yes, but when you see the live-action movie reference, or indeed the giant statue of Primal they've used to promote the film, there's definitely a disconnect there. Even things like the eye colour, it's weird. Anyway, this guy does look good. Still, I got a natural, nice gorilla pose, and I'm not wild for that smooth alien head he has, but it is suitably intimidating. You can pop the swords on the back again and pretend that the hilts are forward-facing guns, I suppose. I mean, you'll have to pretend because this guy has less gimmicks than a tree stump in the rain. Still, he's fun to switch back and forth between modes, and he does feel good and weighty in hand with tight joints. It's the definitive version of Primal for the movie tie-ins, even if the other ones we've looked at are more fun, so it's up to you. Do you want accuracy or do you want fun? And don't answer that because I don't care. With Monkey Mania over, I have one more chance to convince you to back our monkey-based comic book Thunderclash Goes Bananas on Ko-fi. We are fully funded and well on track to deliver printed books once the artwork is complete. All profits go to charity via Toy Fu, who support Mary's Meals, so your support helps feed kids in some of the world's poorest countries. Your support so far has been overwhelming and very much appreciated, so if you don't want the good monkey times to end, please check the link in the description and let me know in the comments if you decide to help out. Thanks a bunch everyone, and we'll see you for some non-monkey content very soon. It won't be as good, but name one YouTuber who's made better videos than these.